not gonna piss me off on my phone.
Oh God, what? I pay my. I do it with anybody. I'm not playing. The only people I don't hang up in their faces is my grandparents.
I love. I can't even express how much I love that church.
Oh, okay. These are good people. The whole time that's a date. They can't manipulate so bad. You feel me?
What?
Hey everybody, it's your favorite girls, Coop and Ends.
Hey guys.
And we're back with another video.
Yeah. We haven't shot in 2 weeks. We did shoot a vlog, but we are still getting into things. So it didn't turn out exactly how we wanted it, but we will be with another vlog very soon. We do have a couple special guests coming within the month of April, so definitely stay tuned for that. We have a couple artists, a couple clothing designers, a couple promoters, and definitely stay tuned for the 8-day vlog.
It's about to go stupid. I'm talking about done.
We're gonna have fun, y'all. So if y'all know about 8-day, y'all close to Tuscaloosa, y'all close to Alabama,
Even if you're not.
April 12th through the 14th, y'all need to be here. But y'all definitely need to be here on the 13th.
For sure. And Sunday, I'm not gonna lie, pool party, go do it.
And TT Pool Party, we going in.
Yes, y'all, I'm finally dropping.
March 30th.
March 30th, first single dropping. So y'all make sure y'all be tuned.
Coop with 2 P's.
Coop, yes, Coop with 2 P's, y'all. I couldn't use 1 P because so many people got the name Coop. I don't know why.
But today we're just going to be talking about a bunch of different things within our generation, more so relationship-wise, not just like dating, like partners, but like relationship-wise with family, friends, partners, lovers, however y'all want to classify it. Yeah, definitely self-love too. So we are going to be hitting on a couple of those subjects, but I definitely need to tune into this one because
I think it's going to be a
we're going to
good
be dropping jewels.
Yeah. I have a bunch to drop.
Jewel droppers.
Jewel droppers.
Yeah. So the first topic we want to talk about is Generation Z, because that's the generation that we are currently in.
Sadly.
I feel like Generation Z, we've just seen so much like normalized on TikTok and
Instagram, Twitter, social media as a whole.
in general.
It just has us like
In the chokehold.
bad, and not even in a good way.
Like
The standards are in hell.
like all the way around. Like we see so much different stuff on these platforms that make us think that like it's okay to live like this, or like toxic things are cool, they're okay, and
Or it's okay to be the way we are. Not even just relationship wise. When it comes to dealing with friends, how people be handling their friends, like
it's really messed up. Like
the stuff that I see on social media I'm disgusted.
I really am. And it's just like I saw a TikTok, and it was on Facebook too, and it was these girls, they had ended up going to Miami. And a lot of people, this has been like a thing for a couple years, a lot of people be like, don't go on that girls trip with your friends to Miami because y'all gonna come back and y'all not gonna be friends. I can't lie, I've never went anywhere with any of my friends and came back not friends. That's just, and then I seen another TikTok today, and it was like, she said the same thing, like she know who got the money on the trip, who don't got the money, who on a budget, who not on a budget, who know how to dress, who don't know how to dress. Like it was just a whole bunch of things that like certain things that you don't point out about your friends. Like
it is not even the fact that you don't point them out. You just don't put them on social media for everybody else to know.
In y'all business. Like it's just certain things that you don't do, especially if y'all are friends. Like no way y'all are friends and doing all this other stuff, but social media got it set up to our head, in our head, that like, oh, we see this person doing it, so it ain't even like let me try it out. It's so pushed in our heads because as our generation, we can't stay away from our phones long enough at all. Like if Facebook would go down today, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, the whole world being a frenzy, honestly, truly. Like our phones are always glued to our face. We're always on social media. Like I just told my homegirl the other day, like we need to be finding things to do outside the club, outside of being on our phones all the time. Like we trying to get into Pilates, My cousin told me about this pasta class, boxing classes, like just different stuff to get our minds away from secular thinking and just social media, period. Because, and at the point I am in life, like, I'm trying to get to that point in life where, like, I'm living, like, I want to be living, like, traveling.
Yes.
Having
Trying new stuff,
you
like,
feel me? Like,
actually having really good
times, like,
with pure fun. Like, we went skating the other day and I had so fun.
much fun.
Like,
so
much fun.
So much fun. And I had been talking about skating for a minute, and then some of our homeboys had been skating the day before, and we was just like, dang, like, we didn't get to go, y'all. Like, I don't go again.
And they went with us.
We all went. Had a great time. We definitely feel good time.
I don't mind. Like, they in there pushing us.
But we definitely did have a good time. Like, I can see us doing stuff like that. Like,
Yeah,
we always
do
go
that.
with our friends, though.
I'd rather do that than be at the club all the time. Like, we can either go somewhere and chill, have a game night.
You feel me? We was just talking to our homeboys about that the other night. Let's have a game night.
They don't never want to do nothing with us.
They didn't want to.
But it's okay, because we gonna get us somewhere. Actually, we found someone that would do whatever we want to do. Okay, don't forget though. But like, I just feel like, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big social media person, and because people make money off of social media, like, I want to be the person that wake up, post a picture, and I just got 6K for that one little post. You know, I wish I could be that blessed, but I'm not, sadly. But I want to be able to do that and still have a mind of my own.
Outside of social media.
Yes, outside social media. And this generation does not have a mind of their own when it comes to social media. They see stuff on social media and they are highly influenced by it. And I'm not gonna lie, there was a time where I was influenced by certain stuff on social media. But I don't think to the extent that I see certain people take it, I never went that hard. Like, it was little stuff I'd probably be influenced by on social media. But what I be seeing, like,
they take it too far.
Yeah. My mama would probably beat me if she seen me do half some stuff that y'all do on social media.
You can tell we were raised differently. Like, I never got the thing with getting on Facebook and, twerking. My mom would beat my head outside of my
Why, at your big age, is you in your panties on Facebook?
Why did you feel comfortable to set that phone?
Like, did your mama not
and then watch it
forum?
Like,
And you probably watched it 3, 4, 5 times before you posted it, and you was like, "Yup,
that's it."
Like, no,
it's not it.
I would literally do something to my daughter if I ever go on her social media
And see her
twerking on there. Like, who raised you?
You know my daddy.
Let me tell you.
Forget my mom for a second. Do you know what Will would do?
Man, Mario ain't even gonna play with me. He gonna turn me everywhere but loose.
My head gonna touch every wall in the house. Swear.
They'll just now be getting up off me.
Like,
If I did have stuff, then y'all be on there talking nasty.
Couldn't ever.
I don't want to know about that man in your butt.
It's just like decorum, like self-respect. Like, some girls nowadays have none because of what social media has put out there. Like, some girls, okay, some people, y'all have to understand. Some people on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, they get paid
to do that.
So it's okay for them because that's how you make your money. That's how you feed your kids. That's how you put money and food on the table. So what you gotta do is what you gotta do. But y'all not getting paid.
Y'all doing this for free, for fun,
for likes,
for somebody hot and bothered son to slide up and say, "Damn."
The damn don't get them.
Damn don't get them. With some hard eyes and a freaking probably tongue and lick emoji, like, that'll make you throw up.
Cause you're definitely hot and weak.
Like Little Caesars. $5. And Little Caesars is for $5. You was a $5 hoe? To each his own. If y'all like it, I'm not gonna say I love it, but to each his own.
That's what I'm saying. Like, social media has our minds so corrupt, and like even with like younger people, younger than us, like with my little cousins and stuff, when they around me, I be quick to get off your phone. Why you hitting that phone so much? Like, it bothers me because when I was little, it wasn't. I'm not gonna say it wasn't, but I didn't get a phone till I was probably like flip phone.
The iPod that you got the little button, the little circle, and you got the button in the middle. You can't do nothing but literally listen to music on there. That's it. That's all. Then when I did get a phone, my mama and them used to check it every day faithfully. My phone was at the dresser at 9 o'clock.
10.
Not a minute later, 9 o'clock, and they going through my phone every day at the end of the day. Y'all went months. I probably done went a year without a phone. My mama and daddy did not play that. Now, I don't know what they got going on. They got soft, because they ain't checking nobody else's phone. My mother and my sister don't ever get their phone took.
None of that. And even with my sister, I be telling my daddies all the time, like, make that girl get up and go outside. Like,
we used to ride bikes. When we used to stay by Bookie,
we used to ride bikes, jump on a trampoline.
We was outside,
walking up and down the street, nothing to do, walking and talking, like we 70.
Haley, Brayley,
what?
At the end of the street, Bookie stayed in the middle of us, and I stayed at the beginning of the street, and Ends used to come over there
all the time.
It used to be outside, turned
on the swing. We used to have a swing. Somebody had a swing set in their backyard.
Cali, they stayed across the street from me.
They had a swing set in
their
their
backyard. It used to be so turned, y'all. Like, now, social media got us corrupt. Like,
I don't even know if it's like social media, just society. Like, the way everybody's thinking is just so small-minded. Like, that's how, I feel like that's why I am how I am with men, because some men are just so small-minded, manipulative. Like,
Envy do not play, y'all. It be so funny, like,
I'm quick to cut
Envy don't play.
She
gon' bye. You're not gonna piss me off on my phone.
What? I do it with anybody. I'm not playing. The only people I don't hang up in their faces is my grandparents. If you ain't my granny, if you ain't Debbie and Joe, good luck, Sean.
She ain't never hung up in my face.
Yeah, I don't hang up in my face. I don't hang up in my face.
It really be men. It be the men. Y'all do something. Y'all just so dumb, and
it pisses me off. Like,
this is the size of y'all mind,
and this is the size of my patience. You see, it's touching. Y'all want it.
She ain't got none.
I don't have none.
Not a lick.
So it's just like, I don't know. It's really the men now. Like,
yeah, this generation of men are
like the men our parents are married to and our grandparents would never. So I don't know who raised y'all, but it wasn't y'all daddies.
Y'all don't have no daddies.
It wasn't y'all daddies. It wasn't y'all daddies.
No shades. But
I know y'all have parents, but like, them not the ones that raised y'all, because them is the same generation that our parents have men from.
But some of their daddies ain't nothing either. So
yeah,
the apples ain't falling too far from the tree, and that's sad.
Really,
cause some of you have potential.
Exactly, but y'all I really feel like y'all fuck up with like y'all's ego, pride, definitely.
Your homeboy,
y'all's mind.
Like, y'all be so focused on making everybody else happy, or like trying to.
And y'all be listening too much to that music. You're not a little baby nigga. You're not bad. You're not fat.
You're not
baby.
None of them.
Right? You're not none
of them.
So
Rob, none of them. Skilla, none of them.
Definitely not him. Definitely. See, I feel like Skilla baby not a true bitch. Like,
he do. I can tell by this one interview he did with this girl.
What?
He was more so worried about interviewing her.
You feel me?
Then he was getting interviewed.
It's just like the men nowadays, y'all don't know how to treat people. Y'all definitely don't know how to treat women.
Y'all don't know how to talk to nobody.
Y'all make the niggas nowadays, the niggas that be coming up to me, y'all make me uncomfortable.
Y'all so, she kept saying, y'all so mannish.
Mannish. I don't like no mannish men. Don't touch me.
She hate being touched.
Don't touch me.
Especially if she don't know you.
We just now talking, you rub my. How do you not know I have scabies on my skin?
What is scabies?
When your skin is like peeling like dog.
Bruh, I hope you did it.
No. I'm just saying, like, anything, like, why are you touching me? Like,
I done had dudes feel comfortable enough to text me and be like, hey, I'm trying to get in there.
Bliss up.
Fast. Like, didn't even get a response back.
Bliss up.
Like, what do you mean? Getting what?
What are you talking about? I feel like that's the same people that we like, let's do it.
Yes, like, that's
do
the
what?
Take these off.
Take what off? What are we
What are we gonna do?
Like, I'm curious. Tell myself, let's do it.
Now I'm scared.
That's what I'm saying. It was y'all, we were in crew the other night. I'm gonna say names. We were in crew the other night. Very nice young man, like, very cool guy. This man flicked my ass. Like, flicked it like a piece of steak. I'm standing on the couch. All I see is somebody. And I'm like, and I was kind of tipsy, so for a second, I come out of my body, out of the tipsy part, and I'm like, nigga, no way you just flick my ass. That's what I mean by gas.
And he
like,
just met her, y'all.
Like, just made me, like.
And it's sad because it's like, I'm the one that introduced.
I know way you
and embarrassing me. Because why are you touching on my friend?
That's what I mean. Like, no way men could like a woman and do something like that.
Yeah.
I feel like if
that's so disrespectful.
He's going to make you feel so uncomfortable. He's going to have the utmost respect for you. He's going to open your door. He's going to not necessarily buy you stuff because that's not everybody's
love language. Chivalry is dead.
It's dead.
6 feet under. It's actually in hell.
And I just feel like the type of relationship and the type of man I go for, when I see love, I envision my grandparents, like, instantly. Like, my grandparents have been married since I've existed. Like, have always been married. And when I tell you, I've never seen my granddaddy raise his voice at my grandmother. They don't argue in front of me. I cannot say, swear to God, never seen my grandparents argue. Never seen them have a disagreement. They've never done that in front of me.
I done seen my parents argue, but my parents
been
together
for
22 years.
Yes.
So, like.
Definitely my parents. I definitely seen.
And my mama not gonna play with you about her husband.
She not.
And my daddy not gonna play with you about his wife at all. Like,
that's how my mama is.
Well, even with me, play in her face in front of him.
My man, girl.
And my mama bad on that. My boyfriend, my boo, all that. Like, you can never play with me in front of my daddy and vice versa. And I want that same type of love. Like, okay, yeah, we gonna argue.
But I know you got my back, right or wrong.
At the end of the day, could nobody play with you and could nobody play with me. And if you do that in front of people, I feel like if you bring that and we got an audience, I'm gonna be like, you basically just said, fuck me.
You have no respect for our relationship, like no respect for me personally, like that's why I just don't like. I was just in a I was never a relationship. I was in a situationship probably about a couple months ago, not a couple months ago, last year, mid last year, and like I feel like it took me a minute to get over that. It definitely took me a minute to get over that because my feelings was hurt. I thought that was love. Like that's the person that I actually wanted to be with.
When you get to praying to God about somebody,
y'all, that's a different
type of love.
I'm not even gonna say that because anybody, when I pray, I ask God like protect me. Anybody that comes like has ever come in contact with me, enemies, friends, lovers, like that's just the type of person I am. Because like I have no hate in my heart towards nobody, so I definitely want God to bless all, like bless everyone, even if you hurt me. I'm still gonna pray for you. I might not say your name, but you're definitely still.
No, when you say,
oh, I have said names.
I need you to bless this, and I need you to keep his mind. Lord, I want you to make sure anything that he's not telling me about, help him touch his mind, mental, all that. Like,
that's definitely love. Like, I've definitely prayed for somebody before.
I ain't even praying for myself. I'm trying to make sure you straight in all aspects. God
definitely gonna have me, but the way it's looking, like, it's not even bad for that person, but like, I grew up in the church. So I feel like I have a personal relationship with God to where I can ask God to bless you before he blesses me because I know I'm gonna get mine. God know my heart. Like, I'm coming to God asking him, keep your mind, make sure you straight, financially, mentally, physically, emotionally, like all that, like, cause I love you, like that's how much I loved you. So he just, like I just feel like even with friends, like even if somebody has ever crossed me out, continue to bless them in the most way, like ever, cause I don't want nothing bad to happen to me, and I feel like if I'm doing that for somebody, I really hope somebody out there doing the same for me.
I pray for my friends and my loved ones at night.
You feel me? Yeah, that's
I
just
just
how
be
I
like,
am.
Lord, keep everybody that I love safe, friends, family, significant other, you know.
Definitely staying blessed, because it's some people out here that don't have a relationship with God. It's some people out here that don't know how to talk to God. Like, you don't always have to break down on your knees. Like, I done been to the grocery store and start cleaning. But, like, swear to God, like,
Even a quick, Lord, just keep me. Lord, keep me.
Bless
Amen.
me. Thank you. A quick thank you. Like, that's just how I am. Like, it don't matter where you at, who you around. And I feel like this too. If you got somebody in your circle, your friends, and you feel like you can't pray around them, or you can't talk about God with them, or I'm not gonna say push it on them, but put your perspective of who He is on them. That's not gonna necessarily push them away. That's just gonna give them a better understanding, because you can't understand somebody to understand your religion like you do, because you can't do that. Like, they're not gonna understand it like you, because that's just how you grew up, or who you've been around, who's raised you. So you never know somebody else's religion. All you can do is hope and pray that they understand where you're coming from.
I think like right now, I just now started going back to church.
I did too. I be going to church on
Probably a while ago. So I'm really trying to get my relationship with God a lot better, because when 2020 hit, I did not go to church probably for 2 years. And I probably went to church probably like one time out of the year.
I didn't go to church.
Maybe twice.
4 years when I was in Detroit.
Yeah, when COVID hit, I didn't go to church. We was listening to my mom was listening to T.D. Jakes every Sunday online.
I used to listen to his daughter, Sarah.
I used to watch some of her sermons. But like physically being in church, I just feel like you don't have to go to the church to have a relationship with God, and I understand that. I get the whole concept of that. But I just feel like sometimes you just need to go and just sit on the altar and just let it all out, let it go.
Can't lie. When you walk in church, the first time I went back to Impact Nation, I had texted my homeboy, and as soon as I walked in the church, it was just like I could
A breath of fresh
I
air,
could
bro.
feel my body just like
Loosen up, like.
it was that serious.
I
was crying.
I go to The Rock in Birmingham, where Pastor Mike is the freaking pastor there, and y'all, I love. I can't even express how much I love that church. My first time ever going there, I literally cried from the time I walked in to the time me and my mama was walking to the car. Like, the atmosphere in that church is just it's so powerful. Like, it's such a welcoming
and I feel like he's more so of a younger pastor.
He breaks it down to where we can understand. Like, any other church I would go to, and Impact Nation, for example, I grew up in that church. When COVID hit, I still tried to, I tried to go back, but it was just like, nah, this is not for me. Like, this message is not for me. Went to Pastor Mike Church, even watching him on Instagram, watching his YouTube lives, like, I can sit there. He gonna make sure you take notes. He's very interactive. He gonna take notes. He gonna preach from the same thing for the whole month, so everything will be like organized. It's just, he keeps you engaged, because his crowd is mostly college students,
I feel
young
like
adults.
Mainly like older preachers, like they preach to either people their age or they preach to their audience. But I feel like with the age group not even the age group, like the day and age we're in now, like everybody will understand what you're saying, but you kind of still need to talk to the audience. With older
preachers, I feel like they preach at you,
not to you.
And not to you. Pastor Mike, he teaches, and I love, like, my daddy. When my daddy preaches, he teaches. It's a very, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like,
it's welcoming.
Yeah, it's very welcoming, and he's gonna make sure that everybody is like, okay. You can tell by the crowd, they listening, they with me. Pastor Mike church is packed every Sunday, overflow, all that, cause he know how to teach. He know how to keep our age, cause we the new adults. You know, our generation is the ones that's gonna start taking over everything. So I feel like if I can go to church and I can be engaged and I can stay up, if you can keep me to stay up in church, you got me.
And I feel like another thing with like, this is connecting to like church and social media. When I started first watching Sarah Jake's like reels, YouTube, like all her like sermons and stuff, I feel like I kind of got closer to God because the way she was talking and the way like just the different things she was saying and the different things she was like opening up about, like she got me to pray deeper, like actually sit and talk to God, like and be specific. I learned that probably like I want to say a year and a half ago, like super specific in my prayers, like what I want, what I need, praying for patience, praying for peace, like praying for healing, trying to let go of stuff that's not for me, friends, habits, men, like just stuff that should happen. So I feel like going with a younger pastor will probably help me like get closer to God and like,
cause they was just your age not too long ago.
Yeah.
So they don't understand, like they just going through the same, whatever we going through, they done went through it already, and it's fresh. So they know, like, I can see what you got going on. I see what you're going through. I just went through this 2-3 years ago. And 9 times out of 10, you never know, they're probably still going through it because they're transitioning into the middle age. Like, I don't think Pastor Mike like 30 something.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he looks like
he's not that old. He's not that older. Then another thing with church, a lot of people think that any of these pastors that's on like, they have a whole production for it, it's only for the cameras. Pastor Mike, he does film every Sunday. He does post. He does have his whole production team. Pastor Mike don't even take offering on Sundays.
You told me that.
Like he don't really be focused on that because that's not what church is about. Like this, you came here to. Maybe you got some questions asked that you need answered. You never know. I went to church that Sunday and did not know he was gonna preach the sermon that he preached, and I was like,
you understood your
like,
situation.
This is literally what I'm going through. Like literally.
It be like that. It definitely.
And I like that. Like, okay, the cameras are cool, but if you have a church to have church, and it's strictly you, us, and God, who care about the cameras? This just some to get to more people that can't probably get to churches or ain't got no car, you know. But like certain churches do be for just the production only, and you can definitely tell when it's real and when it's fake. And Pastor Mike is probably the realest pastor I've ever.
That's why I don't really like Joel Osteen. Well, I don't really like T.D. Jakes.
Thank you, Joel Osteen.
Yeah, I don't really like Joel Osteen. Y'all know who Joel Osteen is, the white man.
My godmom used to listen to him.
But when you wake up at 3 in the car, when you wake up at 3 in the morning, that white man on your screen is Joel Osteen.
Yes. And then on top of like the whole church thing and social media with our generation, I don't see a lot of young people, like men or women, or I see the women in church. I see a lot of girls down my timeline trying to get their relationship with God better, this and the third. And I hope that it's really genuine. I hope it's not because social media is pushing it on y'all. I really hope that y'all are seeking God of your own, like a relationship with God for you and not for nobody else. But like this male species and generation, I see them the main ones that be like,
blocks.
I got a relationship with God. I don't gotta go to no church to do.
You do.
And that's cool. Like you got your relationship with God. I love that for you. But I just feel like 2 Sundays.
Sometimes you need to like
you need to get up.
Being in that room and praying and being in that church in them pews.
It's an atmosphere thing.
It's
really
presence.
It's the presence. I like that.
The presence is different from you being in that room. You can talk to God from any location, anywhere that you happen to be, anywhere that you want to be. You can be there. And you can talk to God. He's going to listen. He's always ears open.
Wide open.
You
don't even have to say nothing. Honestly. I sit in church and sometimes I pray and sometimes I'm just going to sit there and cry.
I was in my bed one night and I used to have these little spurts. I ain't had one in a minute. But I used to have these little spurts where I would just cry out of nowhere. And I knew nothing about it. Like, morning so bad. My mom was like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like,
I put gospel music on and just sit up there and worship. I go to sleep with gospel music.
And all I can do
as much as I can.
All I can do is say the Lord. Like, Lord.
My prayer is the same thing. I can't lie. Heal my mind. Touch my heart.
Please.
Fix whatever I'm not, like whatever I'm lacking in, God, make me stronger in it. Whatever is not for me, remove it. And I mean fast.
And y'all don't understand. Y'all have to be very careful. Y'all ever seen on that on TikTok and it was like, you pray that one prayer.
That one prayer.
That one prayer.
Boy, let me tell y'all, I prayed that prayer.
That remove anything that's not for me, anything, anyone, anybody's that's not for me.
He gonna show out every prayer.
And I prayed that prayer. Sick. And that man got to walk.
I don't pray that prayer. Yes, I did. I done prayed so many times. You crazy. I done pray. I'm talking about hands and knees. God, hands and knees, Lord. Are you sure?
You're not moving. You're not moving, y'all. You still thinking?
What? I'm trying to see what's going on with it. Am I missing something?
And that honestly truly too ties into like picking the perfect person. Like when I
sit there and pray, remove this person out of me prayer for somebody.
That ain't the person. And I'm rephrase it. That might be the person. Y'all just might be in a rough spot. And a lot of women in our ages are not gonna. I'm not gonna say they're not gonna understand because I went through a rough patch where I didn't understand.
We don't listen.
Like, I question God, and you're not supposed to question God. But when I have conversations with God, I ask God questions. I'm like, God, why is this man doing me like this? Like, I'm sweet. I'm genuine. I do more than I'm ever even supposed to. Like, I was doing stuff I know I ain't had to do.
I just feel like it don't even matter what you're doing.
A man gonna
do what you want to do regardless. And it's just like, you have to do what you want to do too.
And a lot of girls don't understand that. You can't. My mama told me this a long time ago. Keisha Cole told y'all this too. Or it might not have been Keisha Cole, it might have been Jasmine Sullivan. Or Taylor Braxton. You can't keep a man that don't want to be killed. You can't turn no hoe into no housewife like that. Who said that?
I don't know, but they one line. You can never turn no hoe into no housewife, and you
Right.
can never keep a man that don't want to be killed.
You might just, that might not be your season. Because sometimes I ask, and when I tell you I've been specifically targeting myself, this season might not be my season to get a man. This season might be my season, just by myself. Sometimes you gotta push everybody out the way to focus on you so you can get to where you're going. I know y'all seen the quotes, everybody can't go with you to the top. And that's where growth comes in. Like, you can't keep people around you who are small-minded and your mind is so much bigger. They're only gonna see so much. It's like they looking through a scope, a telescope.
Pastor Mike said the same thing.
Like, you're not gonna go anywhere. So that's why I feel like that's why now, with my last situation, it opened my eyes up so much, and now I see certain stuff in people, and it's just like, okay, you didn't show me this one thing. I done seen this one thing once, and it led to this. So I'm not gonna keep sitting in this situation and wait for it to get worse, because that's not gonna do anything but mess me up in the end and have me hurt again, and have me in a place where I'm questioning myself. I'm questioning, am I cute? Like, am I worth it? Like, Like, no, I'm not doing it to myself again. So yes, I'm quick to cut a nigga off. Leave him alone.
Block.
Miss, get him gone.
Miss Blocker.
Like,
Miss don't mess around.
Miss, don't mess around. Like, I'm just real stiff on it because I come first.
Always. That is another thing. Don't put on there. Y'all. Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Don't put on another man's knees before yours, because soon as you need something, this motherfucker ain't gonna be nowhere to be found. Then when you do put yourself first, you're gonna be selfish, inconsiderate. You not there for me when I need you. All this other stuff, but when I need you,
everything, you're gonna be everything in the book, but loving.
but what you been doing? you're gonna be sitting there like,
and it's gonna be that one time that you put yourself first.
Yes, it only takes one time. It only
Yes.
takes one time.
I'm telling you.
And that's the way to manipulate you. And if you small minded and if you're not strong on what you feel me,
I've been telling myself this for a year.
you gonna fall for the whoop every trip.
Your mind gotta be stronger than your emotions. Like, gotta be. If you see something, get out of there. Don't second guess. Don't do none of that.
All that. Let me just no.
Let me just wait. Or
they showing you flat out.
Like,
this is what it is. They don't care. All that crying, all that, them long paragraphs, all that. Save it. Keep it in your notes.
And that's so crazy. If you were to see my notes right now,
keep it in your notes. If you were
to see my notes right now, y'all would be like, dang.
Write it down. If you wanna get it off your chest, write it down. I have a journal, y'all.
Literally, I pray to God in my journal. First entry, dear God. Second entry, dear God. And I'm writing dates beside it so I can go back and look and reflect on, hey, I prayed about this in January. It's now March. Let me go. You feel me? Why am I still here? What am I doing wrong?
Yep.
Because God not gonna lead you wrong. It's really
you gotta be strong
listening
in your
and not doing.
You and God gotta be one. You can't be sitting here praying to God, asking Him for this,
and things just gonna
and knowing good and well you're not ready for Him to do what you're praying for. You're gonna be going in an onward cycle. It's gonna be
over and over.
And you're gonna be like, I'm so tired of this. Like, why?
And y'all, a lot of people don't understand.
God done put you in a position to bring you out of that, and you still steady holding on to this for what? Like,
and this is another thing that people don't understand. You can ask God for something 1,000 times. He's not gonna give it to you at a time. He's gonna give it to you on His time when He's ready to give it to you, when He thinks you're ready.
Cause y'all don't be ready when y'all be praying these prayers. Y'all don't really be ready.
Y'all praying for God to send y'all a man.
Lord, heck, I don't even be ready.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm praying for God to send me a man. I don't have patience.
I'm not praying for no man. I can't lie. I'm done with that prayer.
I have prayed.
That prayer is in the trash can.
No,
I'm praying.
Not right now.
I'm praying, God, bring who needs to be around me in this season.
So I can learn. Like, get more out of life. I used to pray for a man, and then when I don't want nothing to do with men. I have men friends.
And it's not even, I don't even want nothing to do with no man. It's just like, it needs to happen organically. I'm not going to force it with nobody. I'm not going to force nobody to talk to me. I'm not going to force nobody to spend time with me. I'm not going to force nobody to respect me. I'm not going to teach nobody's son.
None of that. Keep saying stuff over and over and over again.
I just feel like at our age, we know what's wrong and we know what's right. Why do I have to sit here and tell you how to treat me, or why do I have to sit here and tell you this? I don't think you should.
That's the first thing when I'm in something, when I'm in a situationship, and I have to ask you to do anything. Not even gonna say I have to ask, but like I feel like, hey, he should be doing this, and that. Mm-hmm. I quickly look at myself and be like, okay, yes, what are you doing wrong too? At the same time, before I just get to saying stuff. But at the same time, I just told Hunter just the other day, I be picking the wrong niggas. I really be picking the wrong man. And that's my fault. Nobody else's fault but mine. I picked the wrong man. And somehow, they always
be the same. They're
man.
the same person.
Same characteristic, different bodies.
Literally.
Different faces. So it's just like, really, in this day and age, be careful who you pick. Be careful who you're vulnerable with. Be careful who you submit yourself to, especially a woman. Don't
I feel like now you
should
base everything should be based around God.
Bingo.
Like, He needs to be the foundation of whatever you do with friends, relationships, yourself.
Relationships with your parents, siblings.
Yes, parents. Relationships in general, just with anybody. Like, relationships with random people. Networking. I feel like it just all need to be.
Because you got to understand, the devil is working. And
because he almost just trying to take my friend out.
He will send people in your life that you think, oh, okay, these are good people. Whole time that's a bait.
They can't
manipulate so bad, you feel me?
Manipulate you, they can stress you out, they finna give you all type of mental problems. Like,
and that's the distraction. That's where, say you had a goal for this year, or you trying to get something done within yourself. You trying to fix yourself, and then these people come along, and then you're like, okay, man, I've strayed so far off track.
I'm talking about you 20 steps back from where you was at, and you was moving forward.
You was just 2 steps
You was
away.
moving forward.
You was just 2 steps away from your goal,
and now
you're 22 steps away.
Like, I feel like that's a weakness though. That would be definitely a weakness for people as a whole.
I feel like I'm not even gonna say I feel like I've gotten before.
For sure.
I've gotten before. And it be the people that you have the most pure intentions towards. Like you love so much, you pray so hard for, you would do anything for. It be those people.
And you be sick. Cause you like, you sit
Why
and
would
think to
you do
yourself,
that?
dang man, I done did this. Why would this person do me like this?
And I'm the type of person, I don't even count favors. It just be like, if you need it, and you my folks.
So what are some things within yourself you think that you can work on when it comes to dealing with people as a whole? Or just when it comes to yourself, like some you stuff.
Patience. I'm very argumentative, and I feel like that could be dumbed down a lot. I feel like that kind of ties into patience too, because my reaction time is really quick. Like, and I feel like sometimes I be feeling like everybody playing with me when it's really they not. Like sometimes like
people just be having stuff going on.
Yes, and sometimes I feel like I can't take constructive criticism, but I'm getting better with it, like way better. I stopped taking things so personal and just I learned that long ago. Like stop taking everything hard, like because you never know what somebody else got going on, and they may have just said it in a way that you didn't understand, or said it in a way that they're going through something. So you're not gonna understand what they're saying, and they try to target you in your life. So.
I think for myself, I need to learn how to talk to people.
Definitely that too. I definitely learned.
I talk very aggressively, and so it comes off to other people. It's like, hey, why you say it like that? And it's just like, how I say it, like
That's just me talking.
You know, I'm just talking. I talk aggressive, like that's what I've been around. You know, we talk to each other aggressive, and maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But
we talk to people how we talk to
each other. Like the way I talk to everybody, I literally talk to everybody the same way. Like I'm gonna come off like the fuck you mean, but as me saying it in the most innocent way that I know how to. Like my mama, this is my problem. That's my problem. My mama, I was raised different. All that soft love, nah. Never got that.
And
nothing is wrong with it because I don't think nothing was wrong with the way that I was raised. Like I was raised perfectly fine. Nothing is wrong with me. But everybody cannot handle the way that I come off. So I have to catch myself sometimes, especially with the person I'm dealing with now. They told me that was really the biggest problem about Saturday. I was talking to them really crazy.
Well, sometimes they can push people away. Yeah. So you gotta be real particular about that stuff. Like, sometimes it's not what they do, it's what you do and what you don't catch with them, what you do. And you don't see a problem with it. And another thing, I don't take nothing seriously. But it's a big problem in my life.
I joke about everything. That's the way I like.
I laugh everything off.
Yeah. I always say, you gotta laugh to keep from crying. And that's my problem. It's okay to cry sometimes.
But I'm gonna laugh.
But I'm gonna laugh. I'm talking about I'm gonna come up with every joke you can think of.
And honestly, I might laugh while I'm crying.
I might hit one of these numbers while I'm crying. And then start laughing. I think another thing that I need to work on with myself, I self-sabotage a lot. I self-sabotage a lot. And
when you say self-sabotage,
okay, what I mean by self-sabotage is like I will take previous situations that I've dealt with when it comes to friends, when it comes to having another person in my space, when it comes to my parents, just with really anything, like, I'm gonna always be like, I hope I'm not getting played with, or I hope this goes well, or I'm gonna do stuff to where it's like, people gonna be like, dang, why she do that? But it's really like a defense mechanism, like,
So you can guarantee.
yeah, it's on like, I got my guard up. So of course,
I feel like that's not self-sabotaging, I feel like that's protecting yourself.
But that can come off to
It
other
definitely
people as
is.
I'm trying to self-sabotage. And it's not even that, because
I just don't
why would anybody want to self-sabotage anything? But it's just like, I'm really used to bullshit. So it's kind of like,
you gotta keep that guard.
my mental, I pick up on patterns fast. So like, if I see something that I know, I used to do, okay, yeah, I used to see that in this person, and this is what they was doing.
That's what I was saying earlier, like, I'm gonna go ahead and be gone.
She the type that's
gonna wait.
Yes, I do wait, because I don't know.
I'm not waiting.
I'm here for the thrill, you know?
She's there for a good time.
A good time, and a long time.
Yeah, she's here for a good time and a long time. I'm here for a good time and not a long time.
She's gonna get gone fast. And maybe I should be more like her.
I'm just scared because, like, that last situation I went through, like, when I tell y'all, I was so hurt, like, so hurt. I had sat in my bed for days and I just couldn't stop crying. I knew what I was crying about, but I knew I shouldn't have been crying.
You be knowing better.
I shouldn't have been crying. I know, like, I feel like if you hurt my feelings, why I'm crying? Like, I gotta be the one that's hurt. Like, why can't you be hurt because you hurt me? And I feel like, for real, if hurting me doesn't hurt you, you don't love me. You never love me, because you should never want to see me in pain. That's with friends, relationships, that's with anything. If you ever hurt your friend,
I'm very forgiving though.
I am too.
No,
I'm
my level of forgiving and yours, like, you'll forgive them and
that's
every day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna forgive you, and I'm gonna let you come back in my circle. I mean, my little space, my little bubble. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna be like, maybe this person this, you know. I'm gonna come up with all these scenarios to make whatever you did okay, and that's not good, because it's like, what you did was okay.
The benefit of the doubt, but the doubt never benefited you.
I gave you the benefit and you took the doubt. That's in my song, y'all.
So like, that's how I think about it. Like, I gave you the benefit of the doubt at first, but like, the doubt that I gave you, it didn't benefit me in the end. So
it didn't benefit me at all.
Why would I give you another benefit of the doubt?
I'm gonna give you another one though.
She is, I'm not.
And I'm gonna give you another one.
And that's why I be hard on all my friends, like, bro, what are you doing? And all my friends, I be telling them, like, bro, you're too pretty. None of us have ever had a problem getting a man. It's not
even just about no man. Like, even with friends.
I'm not gonna say
I'm gonna forgive a friend. It's one.
I'm not forgiving nobody, for real. Can't lie. I'm more forgiving with friends than I am with anybody though. Can't lie. But it's only certain people. Like, it's only friends that I have a soft spot for. I feel like if I knew in the beginning that you was capable of some bullshit, I'm gonna hold you to that capability. And you're gonna stay over there.
Even if I know you're capable of bullshit, I'm still, until you do it to me, I'm just gonna be like, I'm delusional. I'm very delusional when it comes to stuff like that.
Because I feel like with friends,
you gonna have to edit that out.
I feel like with friends, no way. You should do
I just don't know.
You should do the best way.
Yes.
You should
why would you
do
do
the
that
high
to me
standard
as your friend?
You feel me? That's how you can tell people like your friend. Like, and that's just, I saw a video and it was like, you can tell when people like be around you for things. Like, or if somebody has jealousy or bad intentions, bad motives, like you bad vendetta, like you're around me for the wrong reasoning. Like, you don't love me for real. We're not friends for real.
But the friends that I don't feel that with, I don't know. I just never would have thought.
Me,
never would have thought.
Me and Club Shaving, I never would have thought. Like, I had a great friend. She was a great friend. But the things, the way was just like, dang, like this girl really did that to me. And y'all, when I say I would have never thought this girl would come up and say nothing to me.
I'm kind of mad that I missed that, but you know, it's whatever.
The things I wanted to do.
No, my friends that I fill out, and y'all, these are my friends from literally 6th grade till we graduated, moved them in to college. I'm talking about, them was my dogs. And the way we fill out, I got lied on. And to this day, I just be like, I wish they would have just gave me the chance to explain. I don't think they even really cared. Like, they were so quick to believe what the other person had said. It was like, it didn't even, honestly, the situation didn't even make sense. Because I went back to y'all and told y'all, like, what was being said. Why would I come tell you that this person know this and I'm the one that told them, you know?
Why would I have to come tell myself?
Yeah, I basically told myself, and I'm trying to see, like,
why would I do that?
I'm talking about beeline straight to y'all. This person saying this and this. This person texted them and said, I told them. And that's what I found out. So I'm like, why would I come tell y'all that this person knows if I'm the one that told them? Like, that's stupid. I'm basically trying to give myself up. If I'm going to be messy, I'm going to be messy and make sure that it don't get back to y'all. It got back to y'all through me. But I text one of the girls trying to figure something out, and they had put something in a note, and it was just like really weird, and it's just like,
we too grown.
Like, this happened so long ago.
That's why
at this point, if we can have no conversation before y'all jump straight to conclusions, I just feel like y'all never really wanted to be my friend in the first place. Yeah. That's how I felt about it. I was like, they was too quick to just
and losing a friendship. That hurt
y'all, and that was my homework. Like, y'all cried about that to my mama and my daddy and everything. Like, ooh, it hurt like a heartbreak. When you love your friends the way, cause I love my friends hard. Like, I love the ground my friends walk on. Like, I be so in love with my friends. So when I fell out with them, I was distraught. Like, you would have thought I lost my man. You would have thought my mama died. The way I was crying, like, I was in my room. I didn't want to go nowhere. I didn't want to talk to nobody, none of it. So if y'all watch this video, text me. Let's have a conversation. You know? Never been a little lost this way.
It's little ones on my end. Don't text me.
It's one girl that's be cool that she could never, ever, like,
it's love box on my end.
And they, you know, you went too far. I couldn't ever. We could never come back from that.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Like, after that one, it's just like, you know.
And I love my friends.
You know how people be like, love from a distance? I can't even love you from a distance because you gotta be over there and I gotta be over here. There ain't no hate in my heart.
Yeah.
It's just like.
And I see that you're doing big things for yourself.
Great things for yourself.
I love that. I'm glad that's popping up for you. But you just really weird.
You gotta stay over there with your great things.
Yeah. And I
got my great things going on too. And sometimes I feel like a lot of relationships hold you down. A lot of relationships stop you from growing for real. I can't lie.
Because you be so worried about trying to make this other person individually happy and making sure that their needs are taken care of. While also trying to take care of yours, but you're so in love with this individual. Your main priority is them.
Lose track of the main attraction, the main focus. What you need to be doing is not getting it done.
Cause I can't lie, this one boy told me, he told me, he was like, yeah, you are the prize. You a beautiful girl, you got a lot going for yourself, and I love that for you. But I'm the prize too. And that just made me want to be like, you know what? Fuck you, you know what I mean? I don't need the prize too. We ain't even gotta go nowhere. Like, the conversation can end right here. But that made me really like, I was like, okay, that's really attractive.
It is.
A man that's very comfortable.
You know what I'm saying?
He's not going for none of that weird stuff. He was like, I'm not doing all that weird stuff. We're not gonna be arguing. I'm not gonna be coming to get you from all random crazy places. You're not gonna be doing all this extra stuff. We're gonna have some decorum around here.
Respect for each other. Respect
for each other. We're not gonna be yelling at each other, cussing each other out. That's who told me, y'all. You're not gonna keep talking to me crazy. That boy told me straight up. We will stop talking right now. You're not gonna keep. I'm
My lip.
Let me fix. You feel me? Because
my lip.
just based off that was just like,
Look, I see my top finger.
You was raised right. You got respect for yourself and me, apparently. Love that. I'm sprung. Got me doing things I never do. If you ain't been, I'm telling you.
That's what she is.
Yeah, I'm sprung. I'm bad. I'm gonna get bad.
You gotta make sure you hit you know what I'm saying?
Super soap that. This was a good conversation though.
Yes, you guys.
I like this. This is gonna be a good episode.
It definitely is. And we love you guys to the max. And what you said you were gonna tell them?
Oh, this is how we're gonna end this episode. At the end of the day gonna end. But just know, the grandma is the baby. That's just real.
Love you guys.